forward a long, long time.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Hey, I got a letter from the guy himself. I got a letter. Memory sync and codex page acquired. Blah, 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 blah.
Traditional May wellness remain your companion, friend.
To the smithy.
I'll just count it again.
But now.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane! What? It's true!
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle.
Yay! Learn about the villa and discover the codex pages hidden there.
The Pazzi answer to another. The Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
This document is meant to serve as a record of all I've learned over the past few weeks. In the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing it with you myself, I should first that the Duke of Mill's murder was no mere political maneuver. Rather, it is but a piece of a conspiracy that reaches far beyond the Farens, counting members in Rome and Venice, and probably to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one of those I know to be guilty. It contains are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say that with certainty that the policy families and we must move quickly to question Francisco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicion as to who these men are, given that their deeds bear are hallmarks of an old enemy. I fear they oh, okay. My dearest, how can I live without you? I cannot work. I simply idle away dreaming of your face. The fact that your father has locked you away behind cold walls sickens me. You are a budding young woman. You should have the privilege to feel my sweet kisses like a gentle wind caresses your soft petals. It is Friday when he goes off to market. Oh, happy day, and still happier night. Come when the sky rains with sparkling stars. Come find me and jump into my arms. At dusk I will be waiting for you at our special spot. Yours forever, Raphael.
My love.
I'm confused which one I'm supposed to be reading. I've spent days with the artifact now, or has it been weeks, months? I can no longer be certain. The others come from time to time offering good food or distraction. They say I should separate myself from these studies. Malik has even suggested I abandon them entirely, but I am not yet ready to turn away. This apple of Eden will be understood. It must be. It is a weapon. Is it a weapon? Is it a catalog? Is it somehow both? He who increased knowledge, increased sorrow. The philosophy of such a statement I can understand, but for it to be true, literally true, a society that waged wars with ideas and information is placed on steel and swords. In function is simple, elementary, even dominion, control, but the process is subject to means it employs. These are fascinating. Those subjected to its glow are promised all that they desire. It asks only one thing in return: complete and total obedience, and who can truly refuse? It is temptation incarnate. I remember my own moment of weakness when confronted by Al-Masam, my confidence shaken by his words. He who had been like a father, who was now revealed to be my greatest enemy. Just the briefest flicker of doubt was all he needed to creep into my mind. But I have vanquished his phantoms, restored my self-confidence, and sent him from this world. I freed myself, but now I wonder, did I really? For here I sit, desperate to understand that which I swore to destroy. This is why the apple has a tale to tell. I sense that the flickers of something great and dangerous. We're all at risk. It is my duty to do something about it. I cannot turn away until I have found the truth. Robert D. Stable may be dead, but his brotherhood survives, though less conspicuous in appearance. I fear they remain a threat, where once they proudly walked the streets, making far easier targets. Now they retreat into the shadows. It grows difficult to track them. What wicked things will they weave in the darkness? Our work will be all the more complicated for it. Already there are rumors of a movement on Cyprus. I will have to investigate. It's made me realize that our tactics too must change. It means an end to our fortresses, to our penchant for spectacular display of public assassinations. We must weave our webs quietly. We must do so differently than we have in the past. Though I ask my brothers now to abandon their rituals, I do not ask that they abandon the creed. This is what makes us assassins, not the removal of a finger, not a false promise of paradise, not the prohibition of poison. Our duty is to the people, not to custom. If we must sneak, we shall sneak. If we must use poison, we shall use poison. If our blades can be used without removing fingers, we shall not demand they be taken, and we shall not manipulate our initiates with lies or parlor tricks. We shall speak plainly and honestly. We shall be made anew. The codex page needs to be deciphered in order to be read. Looks like something on the apple. A celestial thing. Some kind of body armor, maybe. An island. Something. A person.
Look familiar?
Oh, they're codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly